primary vision of Asia Technological School of Science and Arts, or Asia Tech, is to develop highly competent, innovative, and values-driven Asia teachers. Our mission is to ensure excellent instruction, research, and community extension for the development of Asia teachers, committed in showcasing professionalism and in meeting the demands of local, national, and global communities. We are offering kinder, elementary education, secondary education, which includes grade 7 to grade 12. We also have tertiary education with the following programs: Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Information System, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. In the field of education, we have Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics, major in English, major in Social Sciences, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. We have a newly opened program, the Bachelor of Science in Criminology.
Enrolled here in Asia Tech because Asia Tech provides good quality education.
Asia Tech has qualified and competitive teachers.
Asia Tech has state-of-the-art facilities.
Asia Technological School of Science and Arts is dedicated to making higher education reasonable and affordable.
Here in Asia Tech, we implement an environment suitable for the students of this generation. And even in virtual platform, we have different clubs and organizations for them to be involved.
Here in Asia Tech, we strive to provide internet connections on-site for teachers who lack stable connectivity at home. We sponsor trainings and webinars on delivering online instruction for our teachers every week to adjust to the changing needs of education during the pandemic. We transfer to an interactive learning management system to cater the different learning modalities preferred by our students, whether fully online or blended learning courses. And to help our beloved students continue their education even in the midst of the pandemic, we managed to decrease our regular tuition fee and provide discounted rates as high as 40%. We at Asia Tech joins our country's journey to the better normal. We hope you join our family too. Experience the best education. Enroll now in Asia Tech.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A blessed day to everyone. Despite the trying situation we have right now, we remain committed to serve you and are excited to share our accomplishments of our dear Asiaticians.
Our dear parents, students, our unrelenting and dynamic mentors,
Welcome to our moving up ceremony and fourth commencement exercises.
today we will witness the fourth commencement exercises and moving up ceremony with the theme
Rising up to the challenges, surpassing limitations through innovative and relevant education. This theme highlights the essential role of quality education despite the challenges presented by the ongoing pandemic. This leads us to the discovery, innovation, and collaborative works in providing quality education to make sure that every Filipino learner's right to learn is fulfilled. To begin the ceremony, may we request that everyone put yourselves in the presence of the Lord as we reflect the message on the song and will be followed by the Philippine National Anthem.
Graduation day is always a day of rejoicing, as it marks another milestone for the students, for the parents, and for the educational institutions as well. For the senior high school students, graduation is the beginning of their journey to self-discovery as they unravel what it is they really want in life. Moreover, graduation is significant for the teachers and for the parents because their children's and students' achievements are theirs as well.
So before we start the program, may we call upon Miss Poliana Ariano, who will deliver her words of wisdom to our young graduating students.
Good day, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome graduates, proud parents, and teachers to the graduation day at Asia Technological School of Science and Art. The past years have involved some of your most memorable, influential, and most challenging moments of your lives. We hope that the skills and the knowledge that we have shared will give you confidence to face the future unafraid. I hope that you will recognize that this is also a time to thank those who helped you reach this milestone in your lives. Your parents, guardians, friends, and your teachers, they have been there for you since the beginning, guiding and helping you as you grow into a responsible young adults. I am filled with excitement and anticipation as the next chapter of your lives is about to begin. So to everyone, let us celebrate this day with rejoicing and thanksgiving. Again, welcome graduates of Batch 2021.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sabaliano, for that heartwarming speech.
To greet the graduating class of this ceremony, we have our inspiring and very supportive principal of the Basic Education Department, Mrs. Marivic M. Giano.
Blessed day to all our dearest parents, students, faculty, staff, and all our viewers. Congratulations, Class 2021, for reaching this important chapter of your life. Your years of labor in studying basic education curriculum has now come to an end. Now, you're ready and prepared to receive the diploma from your alma mater. For the grade 10 students, you're now moving to senior high school. And for the senior high school, finally, you're entering to the world of college and work. As we go through this pandemic, I believe you've gone very tough challenges, such as picking up more hours in using internet, caught up on so much needed sleep, becoming experts in using Google Drive and Edmodo, and answering self-learning modules. These COVID times may be difficult, but your resilience, engagement, and courage have brought you to graduation time, and many opportunities awaits you in the future. I would like you to know that we are very proud of your hard work and accomplishments. I believe you, the class of 2021, will help change our world for the better. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to all caring, flexible, passionate, and understanding basic education teachers who completely dedicated themselves not only in providing quality education in these challenging times, but also in giving support to the welfare of their students. I would like you to know that I appreciate all those extra things you did, the modules you've made, those times you've tried to respond in the inquiries of your students even in the middle of the night, those communications you've had with the students' parents, and those extra hours you've worked to ensure the active learning of your students. Thank you for putting so much in your job to support these learners at all levels, and for providing supportive yet rigorous instructions for all these students. Feedbacks from the parents and students are showing that your work are greatly appreciated. I am so thankful that you are specially chosen by God to become part of Asia. I hope and I pray that the Lord's favor and blessings be upon you always. Though we have missed many fun physical school activities this year, as the 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 18 says, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." Let us always be thankful, no matter what situation we are in, whether it's good or bad, for the Lord is continually pouring out His grace daily. I pray for you students, the success and blessings will continue to chase in your future days. May this virtual graduation and all of the activities associated with it bring you and your families great joy, happiness, and pride. As you go forth from your high school, may the Lord God hold you in the palm of His hands. Once again, congratulations, Class 2021.
Our guest speaker was a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management here at Asia Technological School of Science and Arts, Batch 2018. He was a consistent Miss Lister from 2014 to 2018 and graduated as magna cum laude. Currently, he works as a senior travel consultant at Travel Cape. So please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Mr. Arvin Tetuana.
Hi and good day to everyone. It is my great honor to be a speaker on this memorable event. First of all, I would like to congratulate each and every graduate for doing a great job as you have reached this stage of your life. Having to graduate is one of the best events we can experience in our lifetime. In this time of pandemic, I have seen a lot of challenges as studying in school is much different in studying at home. We are currently situated in something we have never thought of. However, we still manage to adjust and cope up with this matter. I can say that this generation has faced a bigger challenge. However, you guys are the proof that this challenge was only a piece of cake. You may never know till it now. As you may not know, I was once a student of Asia Technological School of Science and Arts. A student who also dreamt of finishing studies for the sake of my future. Sharing my experience way back, studying is also challenging. I have been in a situation whereas my life has been at stake. I have been confined on a life and death situation. However, I still managed to cope up and focus still on my education. Simply because this is something I can be proud of, something I can cherish, and something I can share with. This way of my thinking led me to a generous recognition of my life, achieving a bachelor's degree with high honors. I would like to quote you guys to be proud and do not lose hope. We may struggle and fall down, but we will stand tall and keep our head held high with hopes and dreams. We will not let something to stop us for achieving our goals in life. This is our mission, and this is something we need to focus on. Remember, this is not the end of your book, and you just only finished a chapter of your life, and the next is only starting. Always be grateful to God, and good luck to your next chapter. Just keep moving forward. Congratulations again, Batch 2021.
Thank you for the very inspiring and insightful readings you imparted this morning. Your words will truly guide the graduates as they tread through a new path in their lives. May your message motivate them to strive harder.
This event marks as one of the most awaited commemorative events, not only for our dear students, but also for our proud and supportive parents. Now, let's proceed to the moving up ceremony and awarding of achievers and completers of preschool and junior high school.
Barrientos Emmanuel James L. Kinder Body Award, Eager Beaver Award, Spectacular Speaker Award. Bertola Yael H. Eager Beaver Award, BCB Award, Great Giver Award. Eugenio Georgina Rose D. Golden Heart Award, Enthusiastic Learner Award, Out of Your Shell Award. Martinez Nathaniel R. Excellence in Writing, Excellence in Reading, Determined Kid Award, Spectacular Speaker Award. Mercado Musica Francesca L. Sunshine Award, Sparkler Award, Tenacious Striver Award. Restua Margaret S. Excellence in Writing, Excellence in Reading, Extra Miler Award, Spectacular Speaker Award, Batang Masigasig Award. Solarta Francis Damian P. Excellence in Writing, Excellence in Reading, Extra Miler Award, Spectacular Speaker Award, and Batang Masigasig Award. Gohilde Micaela IVR with high honors, Best in Filipino, Best in English, Best in TLE, Best in Mathematics, Best in Science, Best in Ring Palipunan, Best in MAPE, and Best in ESP. Tuason Shanice Raincy with high honors, Best in Filipino, Best in English, Best in TLE, Best in Math, Best in Science, Best in Early Panlipunan, Best in MAPE, and Best in ESP. Liv Paulo C. with honors, Best in Filipino, Best in ESP, Best in MAPE, Best in Math, Best in TLE. Unayan Justin C. with honors, Best in Filipino, Best in ESP, and Best in TLE. Bakay Jasmine Claire B. with honors, Best in ESP, and Best in TLE. Barrientos Emmanuel James L. Bartola Yael H. Eugenio Georgina Rose D. Martinez Nathaniel R. Mercado Musica Francesca L. Restua Margaret S. Solarta Francis Damian P. Angeles Eliza Nicole R. Bakay Jasmine Claire B. Gohilde Micaela Ivy R. Liv Paulo C. Unayan Justin C. Sibalia Jamie Grace B. Chongko Juan Marco N. Tuwason Shanice Rain C.
Congratulations! And now, the most significant moment in every graduation ceremony has come. May we call on Ms. Mercedes F. Yusoya, our school registrar, for the presentation of candidates for graduation. This is to be followed by the confirmation of graduates from our Vice President for Operations, Dr. Shelalyn I. Gudet.
Ma'am, sir, it is my honor to present to you the candidates for graduation who satisfactorily complied with the prescribed curriculum. We have 125 candidates for accountancy, business, and management, 92 candidates for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, 112 candidates for information communication technology, 53 candidates for general academic strand, 113 candidates for humanities, social, and sciences, and last but not the least, 77 candidates for home economics.
By the resolution of the Board of Trustees of Asia Technological School of Science and Arts, in accordance with the law of the Republic, I now confer you your certificates with all the rights, privileges, and responsibility appertaining thereto. You may now transfer your tassel from your right to left. I now declare you graduates. Congratulations and may God
A year of gaining knowledge and learning new things. A year worth of friendships, challenges, and opportunities. We all gathered here today to celebrate those achievements. The trials and hardships that our students had triumphed are really worth celebrating, since another chapter of their academic lives has come to a close. It is about time to reap the fruits of their labor.
Lakwata Peter Clarence L. with high honors, ABM First Rank. Best in Communication Arts in English, Best in Science, Best in Mathematics, Best in Entrepreneurship, and Best Economist. Campasa Micaela Denise B. with high honors, Best in Communication Arts in English, Best in Communication Arts in Filipino, Best in Mathematics, Best in Social Science, Best in Financial Analysis, Best in Business Finance, Best in Economics, Best in Entrepreneurship, Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Dictado Elizabeth Andy with high honors, Best in Communication Arts in English, Best in Science, Best in Financial Analysis, Best Economist, and Best in Research. Antena Omniel T. with high honors, Best in Business Finance, Best in Research. Makasilbil Norhanisa Aina M. with high honors, Best in Science, Best in Business Finance, and Best in Research. Carcueva Mark Harvey D. with high honors, Best in Communication Arts in Filipino, Best in Science, Best in Mathematics, Best in Social Science, Best in Financial Analysis, Best in Business Finance, Best in Entrepreneurship, Best Economist, and Best in Research. Panahon Melody L. with high honors, Best in Science, Best in Business Finance, Best Economist, Best in Business Enterprise and Simulation. Lopez Cyril Jan N. with high honors, Best in Research, Best in Communication Arts in English, and Best in Science. Dia Cheryl T. with high honors, Best in Business Finance, Best Economist, Best in Business Enterprise and Simulation. Dazon Antoinette Joy Q. with honors. Demetrio Jaisel T. with honors, Best Economist, Best in Entrepreneurship, and Best in Research. Berta Pauline Chloe with honors, Best in Research. Tropa Joyce with honors, Best in Business Finance, Best in Research, Asia Tech Skills Competition Awardee, and Leadership Awardee. Vela Daphne Franzine M. with honors. Amparo Aleja F. with honors and Best in Research. Imbat Colleen Z. with honors. Best in Communication Arts in English, Best in Mathematics, Best in Financial Analysis, and Best in Research. Magno Linley M. with honors. Best in Business Finance, Best Economist, and Best in Research. Garcia Princess Kyle P. with honors, Best Economist, and Best in Research. Salcedo Pauline Joy N. with honors, and Best in Research. Bendo Kylie Rose M. with honors, and Best in Research. Calopia Wayne Ivan D. with honors, Best in Business Finance, and Best Economist. Bernigal Jamie L. with honors, Best in Arts and Best in Science. Agrada Misty S. with honors. Best in Mathematics, Best in Business Finance, Best in Applied Economics, and Best in Research. De la Cruz Darrell V. with honors. Dibansa Nurjihan M. with honors, Best Economist, and Best in Research. Makasindil Jalila H. with honors and Best in Research. Oliano Rica May C. with honors. Rivera Lord Angel A. with honors and Best in Research. Romero Rosedale B. with honors. Salazar Kyla Carpio B. with honors. Carpio Michelle Joy with honors. Caba Sarah May G. with honors. Cardenio Norman P. with honors, Best in Mathematics, Best Economist, and Best in Research. Celia Kailin P. with honors, Best Economist, and Best in Research. Afalia Ira Shane T. with honors and Best Economist. Hiao Joey A. with honors and Best in Research. Villanueva Videlia V. with honors. Alcontado Catherine P. with honors and Best in Research. Camanya Heidi V. with honors. Maniego Mark J. with honors and Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Rivo Patricia R. with honors. Ruby Joanna Marie P. with honors. Yara Kim LJA with honors. Gaelo Aldrian A. with honors and Best in Entrepreneurship. Pitco Trisha May B. with honors and Best in Business Finance. Marasigan Gian Ashley C. with honors and Best in Business. Rico Denise Colleen L. with honors. Daba Camille I. with honors. Ibanez Andre A. with honors. Onilan Amalie Ashley A. with honors and Best in Research. Balaguer Aleli G. with honors. Mapalad Caitlin V. with honors and Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Pamplona Arela Marie with honors and Best in Business Finance. Pereira Angel Dayan M. with honors. Haji Mustafa Faisa E. with honors. Ilaw Jen Kyla M. with honors and Best in Research. Mendoza Magvin George L. with honors. Dator Maria Cristina A. with honors. Ortega Angel Clarice R. with honors. Alemania Cheribel M. with honors. Dispo Quincy Anne with honors, Best in Communication Arts in Filipino, and Best in Business Finance. Mihangka Smart Daniel with honors, Best in Research and Leadership Award. Rubio Alisa Miki with honors. Cinco Alvin Ken Best in Research. Pangandamon Reynisa I, Best in Research. Sanghel Jan Andre C, Best in Research and Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Satsatin Carol, Best in Research. Mauro Christian J.C., Best Economist. Belga Rachel A., Best in Social Science. Cappuccino John Patrick, Athletic Award. Lim Melena, Best in Social Science. Napilot Rika Marie A., Best Economist. Real Leza G.P. Best in Mathematics. Sarmiento IVD. Best in Research and Best Financial Analyst. Valencia Julian Smith B. Best in Research.
Roma Rayan A. with honors, GAS First Rank, Leadership Award, Best in Entrepreneurship, Best in Communications in English, Best in Communication in Filipino, Best in Social Sciences, and Best in Science. Paliza Sheila May A. with honors, Best in Mathematics, Best in Research. Basoy Jevelyn C. with honors, Best in Research. Kodog Shan Michael G. with honors. Gonzalez Shane J. with honors and Best in Research. Satuito Alaysa R. with honors, Leadership Awardee, and Best in Arts. Bambilia Joyce M. with honors and Best in Research. Dabasol Ira C. with honors. Dancel Hernalyn C. with honors and Best in Research. Maanyo Rains Bell C. with honors, Best in Conduct, Best in Communication in English, Best in Mathematics, and Best in Research. Hilampio Lori Jane F. with honors and Best in Research. Rigaton Janbel M. with honors. Bello Carl Andre S. Athletic Awardee. Crisostomo Lance Gabriel N. Best in Research. Juntarciego Sheena A. Best in Research. Ramos Diana Beatriz C. Best in Research, Athletic Awardee. Villaseñor Ina Rose, Best in Research.
Alberto Mary Rose V. with honors, HE First Rank, Best in Tour Guiding and Best in Science. Galenzoga Christine Hannah V. with honors, Best in Research. Grepa Christine L. with honors, Best in Tourism Promotion Services and Best in Research. Magan Charles S. with honors, Best in Food and Beverages Services, Best in Entrepreneurship, Best in Social Science, and Best in Arts. Ausa Rowan A. with honors, Asiatech Skills Competition Awardee for Table Napkin Folding Competition, and Best in Food and Beverages Services. Celorico Rick Vincent B. with honors, Best in Bread and Pastry Production, Best in Food and Beverages Services, and Best in Tourism Promotion. Almanzor Patrick H. with honors. Asico Angelica D. with honors. Ayapana Marlet P. with honors. Bola Cruz Jambi B. with honors. Derecho J. Lord S. with honors and Best in Research. Viola Sofia Alessandra C. with honors, Best in Tour Guiding. Lagon Daryl Timothy Q. with honors, Best in Bread and Pastry Production and Best in Mathematics. Ocfemia Nika T. with honors. Orke Elvita Kyla with honors. Kilonyo Sheila May E. with honors. Onyeza Bianca Joyce E. with honors. Sayaw Ladeline L. with honors. Tomales Mary Ann P. with honors. Darrell Richard Reds A. with honors, Best in Entrepreneurship, Leadership Award, and Best in Science. Reyes Michelle F. with honors and Best in Mathematics. Bardiago Jansel G. Best in Research. Bermeo Angel, Best in Research. Castillo Trixie May B. Best in Research. Castro Leidenis A. Best in Conduct. Panotes Anthony, Best in Bread and Pastry Production. Reginaldo Franz Gaylord, Best in Tour Guiding.
Balaguer Ann A. with high honors. Hume's first rank, Best in Research, Best in Entrepreneurship, Best in Arts, Athletic Awardee, Best in Social Science. Abonita Leo S. with high honors, Athletic Awardee, Skill Competition Awardee, Best in Research, Best in Entrepreneurship. Madamba Jasmine Nicole N. with high honors, Best in Arts, Athletic Awardee, Skill Competition Awardee. Madamba Chloe Samantha with high honors, Best in Arts, Skill Competition Awardee. Marasigan Mark Joseph M. with high honors, Best in Entrepreneurship, Best in Arts, Athletic Awardee. Ortega Brian Day B. with high honors, Best in Research, Best in Conduct, Athletic Awardee, Skill Competition Awardee. Atienza Patricia M. with honors, Athletic Award, Best in Arts, Best in Social Science. Narveza Mar Angelos with honors, Skill Competition Awardee. Permejo Russell C. with honors. Joaquis Precious Mayen L. with honors. Marfil Mark Aljus J. with honors, Best in Communication Arts, English, Best in Arts, Best in Science, Best in Research. De Las Alas Catherine G. with honors, Best in Arts. Lancis Samuel Christian D. with honors. Carola Venus A. with honors. Malaza Albert P. Jr. with honors, Best in Communication Arts, Filipino. Magsino Jomar E. Jr. with honors, Leadership Award. Pagayunan Micaela May R. with honors. Palma Christian E. with honors, Best in Mathematics, Asia Tech Skill Competition Award. Quezon Gianna Louise C. with honors, Skill Competition Awardee, Best in Research. De Los Reyes Fatima D. with honors, Best in Conduct. Hanoras Maria Ginamel P. with honors, Best in Research. Sandoval Jeffrey Trixie M. with honors. Disquitado Jasmine S. with honors. Mendoza Kiselin Jane P. with honors. Batario Christian J.L. with honors, Best in Research. Perez Mary Rose S. with honors, Best in Research. Rampilio Lovely Joy B. with honors. Macasindio Analia A. with honors. Gadot Tisha May C. with honors. Conseja Maria Danica A. with honors, Best in Research. Bantilio John Mark L. with honors, Best in Research. Ragada Shell M. with honors. Dino Carlos V. Athletic Awardee. Garduña Marvin B. Best in Research. Pepito Giancarlo G. Skill Competition Awardee, Best in Research. Bartolome Christian J. S. Best in Research. Varinuevo Eloisa D. Asiatech Skill Competition Awardee.
Almaheda Kalin Mackenzie P. With high honors, ICT First Rank, Programmer of the Year, Best in Capstone, Best in Communication Arts in English, Best in Arts, Best in Research, Research Excellence Awardee. Algabre Marls Baby Joy B. With high honors, Best in Communication Arts in Filipino, Athlete of the Year, Best in Research. Escalona Jadel E. With high honors, Best in Social Science, Best in Entrepreneur, Leadership Awardee. Alce J. S. With high honors, Best in Capstone, Best in Research, Programmer of the Year, Best in Mathematics, Best in Entrepreneur. Salutilio Leo Christine D. With high honors, Best in Entrepreneur, Best in Capstone, Best in Research, Best in Communication Arts in English. Badilla Princess Alessia B. With honors, Best in Capstone, Best in Research, Programmer of the Year, Best in Mathematics, Best in Social Science, Best in Entrepreneur. Contiveros Faye Claire O. With honors, Best in Research. Landicho Jazel C. With honors, Athlete of the Year, Best in Communication Arts in Philippines. Basbas Jomel S. With honors, Best in Communication Arts in English, Best in Capstone, Best in Research, Best in Entrepreneurship. Bombahay Kurt Justin M. With honors, Best in Entrepreneur, Best in Capstone, Best in Research. Morera Nina Rowena C. With honors, Best in Science. Baltimore Marks B. T. With honors. Kaumpay Mark Lawrence J. O. With honors, Best in Research. Urdanita Ruelen S. With honors, Best in Research, Best in Conduct, Leadership Awardee. Angeles Rachel P. With honors, Best in Research, Asiatech Skills Competition Awardee. Realco Antoinette M. With honors. Magyaya Jan Sedi A. With honors, Best in Science. Santos Jeneline Rose L. With honors, Best in Research. Baldissimo Shan Andre Maverick G. With honors, Best in Research. Carvalho Julin Ashley A. With honors, Best in Research. Katindig Sherry Lou L. With honors. Hoshino Yoji. With honors. Lim Denmark R. With honors, Asiatech Skills Competition Awardee. Saludes Kyla Mariette B. With honors. De La Cruz Jimboy B. With honors, Athlete of the Year, Leadership Awardee. The Divas Jolene Claire P. With honors, Best in Research, Asiatech Skill Competition Awardee. Briones Giselle Z. With honors, Best in Mathematics, Best in Communication Arts in Filipino, Best in Research. Brion Gerald Louis D. With honors, Best in Entrepreneurship. Kasulya Jello Mark Andre M. With honors. Basbas Eman A. Best in Research. Flores Kirk Mac Dwayne B. Best in Research, Asiatech Skill Competition Award. Miguel John Paul B. Best in Research, Asiatech Skills Competition Award. Payongayong Jennifer A. Best in Research. Raffle Christian F. Best in Research, Asiatech Skills Competition Award. Santiago Angelo V. Best in Research. Santillano Brandon Matthew P. Best in Research. Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Casilag Mark Luis V. Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. 5 Adrian Ken B. Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Nido Dennis P. Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Alea Joshua R. Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Wete G. Tanya M. Programmer of the Year. Rosette Ryan James G. Best in Social Science, Best in Science. Vitwalia Darren Joshua M. Best in Research, Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Kamkaman Crystal Catherine A. Leadership Award. Abay Lay Ian L. Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Baidal Stephen Kurt H. Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Nicer Mark RTA. Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Santa Maria Andre B. Asia Tech Skills Competition Award. Picafrente Maricar A. Leadership Award. Santos Angel Divine M. Leadership Award.
Balandra Elaine M. with high honors, STEM first rank, Best in Mathematics, Best in Science, Best in Research, Best in Capstone, Research Excellence Award, and Ingenious Thinker Award. Alforja Pasha Hussein C. with high honors, Best in Conduct, Best in Research, Research Excellence Award. Alcaide Trixie L. with high honors, Best in Arts and Best in Research. Elpozar Carlo F. with high honors, Best in Communication Arts in Filipino, Best in Research, and Best in Capstone. Palileo Jerry Ann with high honors and Best in Social Science. Del Monte KC V with high honors. Makasalte Jana May G with high honors, Best in Communication Arts in English, and Best in Communication Arts in Filipino, Athletic Award, and Best in Science. Manuel John Bernard D. with high honors. Regidor John Franz Lee M. with high honors and Best in Arts. Mitra John Joseph M. with high honors and Best in Mathematics. Bautista Princess Zaya E. with high honors, Best in Research, and Best in Capstone. Cruzado Ana Mariel with high honors. Gardoze Christian May D. with high honors and Research Excellence Award. Gumander Abdul Mohaimin M. with high honors, Best in Conduct, and Best in Communication Arts in English. Lupiga Hershamil A. with high honors. Mara Mara N. Rose D. with high honors. Campasa Aladin Luis L. with honors. Ebrada Jenny P. with honors. Escusura Stanley B. with honors. Lacorum Jeremy B. with honors and Ingenious Thinker Award. Ligaspi Prince Yul Brinell V. with honors. Arceo Nadine Kane B. with honors and Best in Research. Papagayo Nicole Ann M. with honors, Best in Social Science, Best in Capstone, and Research Excellence Award. Pecania Jobert R. with honors. Kiambao Irabel P. with honors. Riobilio Eliza A. with honors. Suyat Aaron Dave G. with honors. Bunyag Juanito M. with honors, Best in Research, and Best in Capstone. Galang Lizelle Ann DC with honors. Guardian Riza with honors. Gumander Muhammad B. with honors and Athletic Award. Matanggihan Isaiah Daniel O. with honors. Perez Jarmin Nicole D. with honors. Santos John Andrew M. with honors. Tatlong Hari Margarita Zaira A. with honors. Tolo Jane J. P. with honors. Alano Robert N. with honors. Astrolabio Efren with honors. Barakio Sean Embry C. with honors. Kamkaman Alexandra Shane C. with honors. Jacosta Madeline C. with honors and best in research. Doloso Rafael A. with honors. Lagatic Hazel O. with honors. Lucy Stella S. with honors. Morales Aliana Jane with honors and best in capstone. Pareño Cyrus M. with honors. Portila Charles Ryan A. with honors. Ramos Vincent P. with honors. Ranoco John Rabi S. with honors. Sitoy Charmelin S. with honors. Almazan Ian Brian B. with honors. De la Cruz Eric John M. with honors. Peña Micaela with honors. Santos Ginwell B. with honors. Tumarong Will C. B. with honors. Albaez John Renz Z. with honors. Bugaring Prince Kenneth G. with honors. Cabardo Chami T. with honors and best in capstone. Corpus Jamie Jr. P. with honors. Dimayuga Ivan Mir Floyd A. with honors and best in capstone. Gonzales Mark Jordan B. with honors. Haji Mustafa Farhana T. with honors and best in capstone. Lau Maria Sofia Pearl D. with honors. Bangorsi Juanid B. with honors and best in capstone. Panganiban Daniel Andre A. with honors. Bailon Leonard Luis P. with honors. Bayugo Hans G.L. A. with honors, best in research and best in capstone. Boko Charles Adrian R. with honors. Bonda Danny Boy C. with honors. Haji Abdul Aziz Nor Aina M. with honors. Iglesia Jordan Knight with honors. Luntayaw Art Joshua R. with honors. Montenegro Ryan Amiel A. with honors, best in research and best in capstone. Saturno Angela Maika M. with honors. Andoy Jan L. with honors. Bernardo Jan Lloyd S. with honors and best in capstone. Ganos Lance Jeffrey L. with honors. Andoy John Charles J. with honors. Bautista Eliana Faye Luis E. with honors. Peraltilia Odilac A. with honors, best in research and best in capstone. Sabangan Trina R. with honors. Balmes Robert John, best in research and best in capstone.
Accountancy, Business, and Management Section 1. Agrada Miss T.S. Alcontado Catherine T. Bajola Mary Joyce T. Balaguer Aleli G. Batino Laila B. Diaco Casey Shane B. Camanya Heidi C. Campasa Micaela Denise B. Carpio Michelle Joy B. Cinco Aldrin Ken B. Dazon Antoinette Joy Q. De la Cruz Darrell T. Demetrio Jaisel T. Dibansa Norjihan M. Dictado Elizabeth Ann B. Entena Omniel T. Erestingcol Tristan Martin A. Huerta Pauline Chloe. Makasindil Jalila H. Makasindil Norhanisa Aina M. Manyebo Mark J. Mapalad Casey C. Mira Danica Z. Oliano Ricaman C. Pamplona Arela Marie. Pangandamon Rainisa I. Pereira Angel Dayan M. Rivera Lord Angel A. Vivo Patricia R. Romero Rosedale B. Ruby Joanna Marie C. Salazar Kyla Caril B. Salazar Vina C. Sanghel Jan Andre C. Satsating Carol. Soriano Rayson V. Takbobo Glycamay N. Tropa Joyce. Vela Daphne Bronzine M. and Yara Kim LJ A. Accountancy, Business and Management Section 2. Abanid Honame V. Afalia Ira Shane T. Alemania Cheribel M. Alojado Erica C. Amparo Aleja F. Arcilia Akira Baz P.G. Banyas Donna B. Kaba Sara May G. Kabuyao Jamaica Princess Ana R. Carcueva Mark Harvey D. Cardenio Norman E. Dator Maria Cristina A. Delara Kyla Yvonne A. Jonko Janila Eric G. Kasinag Aljon Isaac D. Gaba Camille I. Gaelo Aldrian A. Gaintano John Mark. Garcia Princess Kyle P. Gilye Kailin P. Haji Mustafa Paiza T. Ilaw Jen Kyla M. Imbat Colleen V. Jaspi Shekina R. Lakwata Peter Clarence L. Magno Lindy M. Marasigan Gian Ashley C. Mauro Christian J. C. Mendoza Maxine George L. Mirambil John Lloyd Joshua P. Ortega Angel Clarice R. Paradero Mini Gwen T. Planas Jacqueline M. Renentilia Erica Dayan F. Rico Denise Colleen L. Rico Hermoso Diana Rose P. Saludo Jovelyn M. Sibug Pierre Harvey R. Kiko Trisha May B. Tolentino Cyril John R. Hurtado Alexander. Piguspisa Aries. Accountancy, Business and Management Section 3. Aguja Jeneline A. Alejo Hector Jr. S. Alzate Kyla Nicole C. Arnaldo Jessica J. Belga Rachel A. Bendo Kylie Rose M. Bernigal Jamie L. Capistrano Mildred B. Cappuccino John Patrick L. Cartaño Lois Abigail A. Costales Nikos John G. Dia Angel Nikos M. Dia Cheryl P. Disco Quincy Andy. Factor Diana Rose B. Ferrer Angelica G. Gekana Katleya B. Gonzalez John Patrick G. Hiyaw Joe A. Cabañez Andre A. Delgado Mace M. Lim Milena C. Lopez Cyril Jan N. Marasigan Gerald L. E. Mihangkas Mark Daniel. Napilot Rica Marie A. Nekinto Aliyah M. Nolasco Linoel G. Onilan Amelie Ashley A. Pacifico Jewel Rose U. Panahon Melody L. Pereira Nina Fe. Real Leiza Jean P. Rubio Eliza May. Salcedo Pauline Joy N. Sarmiento Ivy. Talibsao Ralph Nathaniel F. Tingson Hiljin M. Tolentino Jander R. Tolopia Wayne Ivan E. Valencia Sweet Julian R. Villanueva Videlia V.
General Academic Strand. Aklan Michelle A. Adio John Lloyd L. Almuela John Jess. Atienza Ken Jasril C. Bambilia Joyce M. Basoy Jevelin C. Belio Carl Andre S. Bonde Joseph Ivan. Buen Nelson P. Capales Jezreel S. 14 Christian Aaron S. Kodog Sean Michael G. Como Dayan Cassie Andrea J. Crisostomo Lance Gabriel L. Dabasol Ira C. Dais Nicole Joey L. Dancel Hernalin C. De la Torre Christian A. De Los Santos Princess Diana S. Jonko Laika M. Fernando Angeli B. Flores Maria Monica V. Gabuyo Charles Benedict C. Garcia Briggs B. Garcia Sandra A. Gonzalez Shane J. Golane Vincent R. Gutierra Danica. Juntarciego Sheena A. La Fuente Charlene May. Maanyo Reigns Bell C. Mangali Prince Timothy B. Naparan Jeriel Vince T. Navarro Kristen May D. Ortego Rachel C. Pasio Owen A. Jr. Paliza Sheila May A. Parafina Sebastian A. Pidaria Gisrael B. Kilapio Lori Jane F. Ramos Diana Beatriz C. Rigaton Jandel M. Regine Zera Joyce F. Roma Rayan A. Salva Samshandro Jose A. Satuito Eliza R. Season Ryan Paulo. Sumido Aliyah Maika F. Trinidad John Jerick G. Vigilia Charles Jim S. Villanueva Kelvin D. Villaseñor Ina Rose B. Vinyas Van John Lloyd R.
Home Economics Section 1. Abalon Maria Katrina F. Alberto Mary Rose B. Almanzor Patrick H. Apelyado Jason A. Asico Angelica D. Ausa Rowan A. Author Manilyn R. Ayapana Marlet B. Azucena Eliza B. Bardiago Jansel D. Bautista Alan Jr. F. Bailon Kisses K. Z. Bermeo Angel. Bonacruz Jambi D. Bukharkar David Christian D. Cancino John Ezekiel S. Castillo Trixie May D. Castro Lady Miss A. Derecho Gaylord S. Viola Sofia Alessandra D. Dolores Dodge Godfrey R. Esclamada Nathaniel F. Jakutan Jonas C. Galenzoga Christine Hannah B. Gestiada J. Matthew. Grepo Christine L. Lagon Darren Timothy Q. Laranga Sheena C. Magan Charles S. Masangya Ira D. Mendoza Resty C. Morla Mariofe P. Navarro Rizal Faith H. Ocfemia Nika T. Onyeza Bianca Joyce T. Orke Evita Kaila. Pilonio Sheila May T. Sayaw Lady M. Tomales Mary Ann T. Home Economics Section 2. Abrencillo Josephine T. Almeda Mary Joyce N. Argonia Kate Cassandra D. Asico Princess Diane M. Bo Shaila May M. Karatihan Cristel D. Coquilia John Mark A. Corpus Jake Spencer M. Dalawis Daniel T. Darrell Richard Fred A. De Leon Romel P. Delim Catherine M. Dialino Steven B. Equiz Micaela B. Fernandez Denzel B. Garcia Mary Rose A. Gonzalez Irish B. Jeremias John Marvin B. Lopez Renzi A. Lucy James Brian M. Mangawil Alan Nathaniel S. Moreno Justin J. G. Morla Daiselin A. Panotes Anthony M. Lilian Jovelyn P. Reginaldo Franz Gaylord C. Reyes Michelle F. Saldaheno Rain Allen P. Canares John Dave C. Celorico Rick Vincent C. Tagos Jesus Manuel S. Talampas Gerald C. Urbina Carl Vincent C.
Humanities and Social Sciences, Section 1. Agonita Leo S. Arbas Prismi Angel P. Aves Patricia Irish A. Arterio John Rick B. Bagasbas Joy Isabel P. Balaguer Rachel Ann A. Baltazar Brennan R. Batario Christian J. L. Blancis Samuel Christian D. Buensalida Maria Elena G. Canyotal Carmila S. Carola Venice A. Cecilio Jessa R. Conseja Maria Danica A. Del Rosario Friendly G. Dino Carlos Miguel C. Ebron Jose Jared P. Enriquez Arden C. Escarilla Vince David M. Espedido Kyla Marie M. Espinilla Regine B. Espinosa Joshua B. Galang Mary Ina Patricia L. Gardonia Marlene B. Gonzalez Nancy P. Hermosa Rizalina M. Halagat Grace M. Hanoras Maria Gina Mel P. Landicho Georgie. Laudato Jamaica May D. Lechuga Leila Lynn H. Likmo Princess. Linyan Kyle Randolph C. Lirio Trisha R. Madamba Chloe Samantha. Madamba Justin Nicole N. Magtoles Adrian S. Marasigan Mark Joseph M. Mendoza Ivan Greg O. Mendoza Kiselin Jane P. Mondal Patrick P. Nerveza Mar Angelo C. Ocampo Alia Jeanette L. Ortega Brian Lay E. Peñas Dandan P. Pepito John Carlo G. Termejo Russell C. Quizon Diana Luis C. Reyes Mary Claire. Rivera Luis C. Ruedas Laura G. Salem Yasnor O. San Juan Diana Pauline P. Sanico Yuri. Santos Java P. Tariao Ann Reyna D. Tenoria Maylin G. Bulnagan John Patrick B. Wakis Precious Mayan L. Humanities and Social Sciences, Section 2. Almanzor Daniel Ann A. Alvarez Kathleen A. Atienza Patricia M. Averilla John Emerson P. Bantilio John Mark L. Barreto Jericho P. Berinuevo Eloisa D. Bartolome Christian J. S. Bautista Aliana Mariel M. Baybay Eliza Dayan P. Belo Andre P. Cara Maria Luisa F. Karapatan Clarissa C. Katanyag Noel P. Cruz Jezreel Joey V. Declaro Tommy Lay M. De las Alas Catherine G. De los Reyes Fatima D. Disquitado Jasmine S. Ferras K. Antoinette M. Floresta Jesusa B. Gado Tricia May C. Garamay Brian Andre S. Garilao Patricia Y. Gonzaga Aishi Kate B. Guerrero Micaela M. Gulay Trudy J. Hidalgo Catherine Ann R. La Peña Mark Anthony F. Letrero Ivan Jeff M. Makasindil Analia A. Magsino Jomer E. Jr. Malasa Albert P. Jr. Mangilin Roy Vincent M. Makeda Nicolene A. Marantao Jan Angel B. Marfilmar Aljus J. Moalong Lani B. Dodado Mary Magdalene B. Ocampo John Raskin B. Ochia Melanie B. Pangayunan Micaela May R. Palma Christian E. Panunsio John Ivan V. Perez Mary Rose S. Prado Glenn Kirk C. Quiboloy Andrea Kizel R. Ragada Shell M. Reginio Gino Adrian. Rampilio Lovely Joy B. Rivadeniera Stephanie Claire Q. Rivera Isabel Rachel C. Sabucoy Jamay I. Sandoval Jeffria Trixie M. Sarmiento Jefferson L. Satuito Candy C.
Information and Communication Technology, Section 1. Alce J. Algabre Marius Baby Joy. Almejeda Kalin Mackenzie. Valdemor Mark B. Valdissimo Sean Andre Maverick G. Baria Jan Gabriel B. Barillo Joshua Leandro B. Basbas Eman E. Carvalho Julian Ashley A. Casilag Mark Luis B. Katindig Sherilyn L. Kaumpay Mark Lawrence J. O. 5 Adrian Ken B. Dadibas Deline Claire P. Jesus Brett Kirsten O. Escalona J. Del E. Flores Kirk Mark Dwayne B. Laureta Julian May B. Losing Marky R. Meram Aaron Jasper M. Miguel John Paul B. Malianida Raymond O. Morera Nina Rowena C. Nido Dennis P. Ojeda John David A. Olea Joshua R. Parayan Maricel M. Pareño Nicole M. Mayong-ayong Jennifer A. Contiveros Faye Claire O. Kimson Romiel Rice C. Rapol Christian M. Realco Antoinette M. Ronquillo Kathleen May B. Saludes Kyle Mariette D. Santiago Angelo B. Santos Jeneline Rose L. Santillano Brandon Matthew T. Ordanita Ruelin S. Vargas Wendell A. Villaflores Leonard M. Information and Communication Technology, Section 2. Abay Lay Ian L. Acuña Precious Stephanie A. Almoron Ken Christian R. Alviar Cyrus Miguel L. Arceo Christian Clark L. Aviles Jedumar A. Barbas Angie P. Basbas Jomel B. Baidal Stephen Kurt C. Cornelia Angelina D. Brion Gerald Boone C. Briones Diesel C. Brioso Jerry R. Kamkaman Crystal Catherine A. Casulia Jello Mark Andre M. Centino Shelly T. Codo Greynaldo L. Jr. Cortez Marieta C. De la Cruz Jimboy B. Diaz Francis Adrian L. Ejercito Limuel M. Enriquez Zyron V. Fernandez Ira S. Fernandez Jan Sidney P. Gomez Richard Mark O. Hatsero Joyce Angeline J. Wete G. Tanya M. Lopez Maria Elizabeth B. Mabitado Catherine B. Masandero Darius A. Nicer Mark Archie A. Pangan Abigail L. Requesto Piolo D. Reyes Ian Rose C. Rivera Mary Ann F. Rosete Ryan James G. Santa Maria Andre D. Vitualia Darren Joshua M. Information and Communication Technology Section 3. Amaling Genesis G. Angeles Razel T. Avila Shinli J. Badilla Princess Alexia D. Barunja Allen Marie T. Bergantin Allen Rose D. Bombahay Kurt Justin M. Kapaten Noel S. Casero Mary Joy M. Castor James Kent A. Celebre John Paul T. Dashan Emmanuel John T. De Asis Trishan E. De la Cruz Aldrin O. Golden Mark Kevin M. Halcon John Ronald M. Hoshino Yoji T. Landicho Jazel. Lawas James Nathaniel D. Lim Denmark R. Makasado Rovi M. Magyaya Jan Sedi. Markwak Oliver Adi M. Minyosa Robert Christopher C. Perez Kim Darrell M. Polangcos Jamir M. Presbitero Louis J. I. Ricafrente Maricar A. Salazar Jericho B. Salotilio Christine D. Santos Angel Divine N. Severino Adrian L. Quazon Arnold Wayne P. Vega Aldrin D.
Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics Section 1. Alano Robert N. Albais John Renz B. Alcaide Trixie L. Alforja Pasha Suzain C. Andoy John L. Arceo Nadine K. B. Arellano Brendan D. Astrolabio F. N. Baracchio Sean Embry C. Bernardo John Lloyd S. Bugaring Prince Kenneth G. Cabardo Chami T. Kamkaman Alexandra Shane G. Campasa Aladdin Luis L. Kasimsiman Charis C. Corpus Jamie Jr. P. Jacosta Madeline C. Del Monte KCV, Dimayuga Ivan Mir Floyd A, Doloso Rafael A, Ebrada Jenny May P, Escusura Stanley B, Galos Lance Jeffrey L, Gonzales Mark Jordan B, Haji Mustafa Farhana P, Lakurong Jeremy D, Lagatic Hazel O, Lau Maria Sofia Pearl D, Ligaspi Prince Yul Brianel V, Lucy Stella S, Makasarte Jana Mace G, Mangorsi Juanit B, Manuel John Bernard D, Mitra John Joseph M, Morales Aliana J, Panganiban Daniel Andre A, Papagayo Nicole Ann M, Pareño John Ren Cyrus M, Pecanya Jobert R, Portilla Charles Ryan A, Kiambao Iravel P, Ramos Vincent P, Ranoco John Rabi S, Regidor John Franz Lee M, Rebilio Eliza A, Sitoy Charmelin S, Suyat Iron Dave G, Thailand Ina Marinol B, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics Section 2, Almazan Ian Briley B, Amongo Mark Jirel T, Andoy John Charles J, Anuta Emanuelito C, Balandra Elaine M, Balmes Robert John R, Balmes Robert Joshua R, Bautista Eliana Faye Luis E, Bautista Princess Zea E, Bailon Leonard Luis P, Bayugo Hans G.L. A, Belio Ralph Roswell, Boko Charles Adrian R, Bonda Drani Boy C, Bunya Juanito M, Cappuccino Melissa R, Cruzado Ana Mariel, De La Cruz Eric John M, El Puzar Carlo F, Felices Cedric Justi, Galang Lizelle Ann DC, Gardose Christian May D, Guardian Riza D, Gumander Abdul Muhaimin M, Gumander Muhammad B, Haji Abdul Aziz Nor Aina M, Iglesia Jordan Knight P, Lupiga Hershamel A, Luntayaw Art Joshua R, Mara Mara Enros D, Matanggihan Isaiah Daniel O, Montenegro Ryan Amiel A, Palileo Jerry Ann, Peña Micaela, Perangkilla Odilac A, Perez Jarmin Nicole D, Sabangan Trina R, Salazar Vince Radzon L, Santos Jinwell D, Santos John Andrew M, Saturno Angela Maika M, Tatlong Hari Margarita Zaira A, Tolo Jane JP, Tumarong Welsi B.
Congratulations! At this moment, to deliver our words of gratitude, let us welcome Miss Elaine M. Balanga from Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, our first-ranked student with high honors.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I would like to thank our school for giving me an opportunity to deliver this speech. And of course, none of this will occur without the grace and guidance of our Lord Almighty. Before we start, let me introduce myself. I am Elaine M. Balandra from 12 STEM 2 under the supervision of Mr. Jerry B. Cabistante Jr. And it is my pleasure to give you my warmest welcome in participating in today's event. Good morning, teachers, students, and dear parents. Today is the day we've been waiting for, the climax of the school year. Today is the closing of curtains for over 12 years of hard work and the start of a new one. Despite our ongoing battle with the pandemic, we managed to stand still and stand proud. We survived the countless Zoom meetings and constraining time limits in Edmodo. The pandemic caused us distance, but it also brought us closer. This is it. Congratulations on your well-deserved success, Asiatians. Our journey is not over yet. This is only the beginning. To improve, to chase our dreams, to discover our potential, to know ourselves, and to know ourselves even more. Despite myself standing here, I know that there are other Asiatians who truly deserve this title. To be perfectly honest, I did not excel the subjects which a STEM student should have. If I am a fish, then climbing a tree is impossible. However, I will not treat that as a negative thing. Instead, I will find my own ocean to make full use of my potential. I will perceive this in the lens of empowerment and growth. As I was answering the modules of my younger brother, I came across this saying from the poem of Douglas Malloch: "If you can't be a sun, be a star." As one can expect, I am not gifted with natural mathematical abilities. In fact, I admire those who have it. I realize that the reason I am here is because I excel at the subjects I am best at, combined with the things I love doing, such as art, and my growing passion for teaching. Therefore, I am to deliver this. We shine on our own ways. You may not be the car engine, but maybe you are the steering wheel, a leader who drives other people to success. Or maybe you are one of the wheels who bring people into their destination. Or maybe you are one of the tiny little parts that even with little contribution, you make the car accelerate. A car will not work without its different parts. Maybe you don't excel in academics, but outside the school, you are the best at the aspects we're not even good at. Or maybe your charm and charisma makes you thrive. We find success on our own ways, and we will start strong from here. I believe that people have predetermined destinies. Of course, my life choices are still under my control, but I will eventually follow the path of where I'm supposed to be. Originally, 11 STEM 1 is our section. Having stated that, my first day of school in Asia Tech, there occurred a moment I wouldn't regret. I vividly remember that we were supposed to be in our classrooms before 6:30 a.m. And yes, we were at the school before 6:30, sa Roseville. And unfortunately, sa main branch pala, sa Golden yung tinutukoy, we were late, and that is why we ended up in the other section. I believe that we were destined to meet our family, the family that is STEM 3. Instead of regret, I ended up loving them even more. I grew, learned, laughed, and experienced memorable times with them. I will treasure those, and you. Treasure all the memories you shared with them all together. We live not to survive, but we live to thrive. Yes, we enter the school to study, and grades should be maintained as long as we can. At first, I followed this idea religiously. What I got were stress lines and ocean deep eye bags. I eat less, and I even forget eating sometimes. I developed extremely unhealthy habits. But eventually, I learned to love myself. This is what I've learned in my senior high school days. I spent the year pressuring myself without realizing that this mind-grinding routine robbed me of my opportunity to learn and grow while having fun. I almost forgot how to be happy. Now I prioritize making pleasant memories and joyful experiences while I improve. This was made clear thanks to my classmate, Mr. Carlo Alcazar. You may not realize, but you influence people in many different ways through the positive energy you radiate. Without 11 STEM 3, I may not have met you. Perhaps you made me step a milestone I needed in my life. Thank you, Mr. John Paul Payos, for accepting our capstone research title, even you were receiving endless banana peel proposals. Mr. Genevieve Cabistante, we are thankful for providing us your knowledge, not only for our research, but for the 2 years of providing us your mathematical abilities. Ms. Cherry Incha, thank you for your strict and diligent guidance. Because of your attentiveness and masterful teaching, and Mr. Lascano's speech lessons, I wouldn't have enough skills to write and deliver this speech. The same goes for Mr. Timothy James Mananes for accepting our coffee shop business plan despite Santa Rosa being filled with numerous coffee shop branches. You taught us how to improve and how to exhibit uniqueness. Thank you to all the teachers that made all of this possible. None of this will occur if weren't for your hard work, passion, and professional teaching abilities. It is an honor to work and study under your guidance. I turned out to be this way because of the people and friends I shared experiences with. I am thankful for their wisdom and the influences that led to my growth. The relations, bond, and the friendship we built along the way, I am grateful for all of them. I learned to step up my game and try things I am afraid to commit. I would like to thank my teachers whom I spent these 2 years with. And thank you for the 2 years of knowledge and wisdom. Thank you 11th Century for becoming my first family in Asia Tech. Also, thank you Mr. Paulo F. Falsado for being our second father and ang mag-iisang sunshine ng Asia Tech. I sincerely apologize for all the troubles I caused. Our senior high school term may only last for 2 years, but the memories and virtues we acquired from this school will last for as long as we live. I would like to express my sincere gratitude towards the faculty of Asia Technological School of Science and Arts for taking part in helping us strive for the best and illuminating the future of Asiatians. Thank you for everything you did and for the things you will continuously accomplish for the next following generations. Choose Asia Tech, your key to global success. For all the teachers and classmates that I missed to mention in this moment, let it be known that I am very grateful and honored to encounter you, that I hold you dear in my heart. I may not speak for the majority, but I, Elaine Balandra, believe that this title of mine means nothing when I am in the real world. In the end of the day, my future will not depend on my achievements, but on my actions, perseverance, enthusiasm, and hard work. Asiatians, I know nothing of the future, but I believe that you will be successful. Successful in terms of your passion and happiness. You will reach the success that you are longing to achieve. As what I've learned from Mr. Saiko's previous lessons, success is not defined by wealth and materialism. For me, success is when you finally find yourself and where you belong. Success is when you have truly found your happiness, contentment, and where your heart lies. And we can achieve that in whatever ways we want to. Live your life to the fullest. Let yourself taste the freedom you're looking for. Have fun. Live with no regrets. Don't regret your mistakes. Instead, learn from them. Treasure the moments of your improvements and joy. And that will lead you to your destined success. Procrastinate, fail, grieve, and lose. Experience all of these things while you're young. Because when you achieve their opposites, hard work, success, happiness, and victory, you will savor them 10 times better. Again, congratulations to the teachers for successfully guiding us from the first day to our last, to now. Congratulations, Asiatians. Thank you for listening, and this is Elaine Balandra signing off. Congratulations to all of you from the bottom of my heart.
In every memorable moment of our life, there is always a song that embodies our different emotions. Let us welcome the senior high school graduates batch 2020-2021 for their graduation song.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one, with the future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans.
I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears. But never thought that I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye. But yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moment, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. Knock, na, na, na. Knock, na, na, na. Another chapter in the book. Can't go back, but you can look. And there we are on every page. Memories I'll always save. Up ahead, only open doors. Who knows what we're heading towards? I wish you love, I wish you love. For you the world just opens up. But it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments. So glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. All the bad, I keep them here inside. All the times that we share, every place, everywhere. You touch my life. Yeah, one day we'll look back, we'll smile and we'll laugh. But right now we just cry, 'cause it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moment. So glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you.
The batch 2020-2021 graduates would not have reached this far if not because of the people beside them. At this point, the proud graduates would like to take this opportunity to thank the parents and guardians in one way or another for their undying support.
To all the graduates, let us all stand and raise our right hand to recite the Pledge of Loyalty. On this solemn occasion, I hereby pledge, in the midst of ever-accelerating change, to remain steadfast and determined, to live by and bear witness to the ideals and teachings of my alma mater, proud of my educational heritage that others like me share in its benefits. I further pledge to continue giving my attention and interest to all its undertakings. Finally, I will do my best to exemplify the desirable Filipino values, strengthen my family life,
selflessly involve myself in community development, and strive to contribute to national growth and prosperity, my embodiment of its commitment to God, country, and home, so help me God.
We are here in Asia Tech with faith in God and integrity to be globally competitive. Filipino workforce in harmony, education with high quality for the service of humanity. Leadership with dignity for the development of our country. So we proclaim to the world in honor of our alma mater, our Asia Tech in gold and green, in prosperity we care. We unite in Asia Tech with the grace of God and humility to be highly skilled and innovative. As citizens we are productive, education we yield excellence. Our mission, our schools is direct, uplifting our lives to prosperity for the progress of our country. So we proclaim to the world in honor of our alma mater, our Asia Tech in gold and green, in prosperity we care. Our Asia Tech in gold and green, in prosperity we care. In prosperity we
To formally end today's event, may we please request Miss Cherry Rose India for our closing remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to say, on behalf of the faculty, staffs, and administration of Asia Tech College Santa Rosa, congratulations to the class of 2021 for reaching this very important chapter in your life. I know this is not what you expected or desired for a graduation ceremony, but I really appreciate your resilience and flexibility during this time. I only have few parting thoughts for you, and I have organized them in a way that I hope it will give you encouragement and perspective in your endeavors in life. First, look back. Remember the times that have made you who you are. Remember the people behind your success and have helped you to get you to this moment. Remember both the good and the bad times, because those memories helps you to become resilient as you face your future ahead. You have made wonderful memories during your time here at Asia Tech College. Take those memories and those stories with you, because after today, you will no longer be students here, but the graduates of batch 2021. Second is right now. Right now, be thankful that you made it. You are at a milestone in this journey we call life. You have reached this moment by your dedication to succeed, by using your unique gifts to accomplish your goals, and your determination to navigate these choppy waters we call high school. I am very proud of this batch. This batch, more than any other, has taken the adversity of dealing with the loss of traditional year. But despite of seeming adverse circumstances, you are bold enough to conquer the new normal learning. You have the optimism and will to see the starting line you set and the finish line you wanted to reach. And lastly, looking forward. The thing that is so unique about this batch is the fact that they are uniquely gifted individuals who have come together and have found success in a variety of ways. Graduates, as you look to the future, just always remember, you cannot climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. So get out there and continue to do something great. It has been a pleasure seeing you on this journey, and I really look forward to hearing more about your future successes. I recognize that despite the distracting circumstances and chaos that this pandemic has brought us, this class has stayed in the challenge and has focused on the goals, dreams, and responsibilities. Batch 2021, you are a uniquely gifted class with a bright future ahead. Be bold and take risks. And do not let the fear of failure stop you, because failure will always be a part of life, and you should see it as a chance to explore and to test your limits. As Robert F. Kennedy stated, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Mapapagod pero hindi susuko. Padayon, and once again, congratulations on your well-deserved success.
Indeed, this event has truly been noteworthy for everyone.
Remember, graduation is not the ending. Rather, it is just the beginning. Congratulations, Senior High School Batch 2021 graduates! These have been your hosts for today's event. I am Mr. Jeff Goron.
And I am Miss Gary Carpintero. Have a great day!